Good evening, everybody. My name is Brian. My major is in CET, and my potential professional path is through automation. I currently work as a automation technician through a contractor called C&W Services. I work in Amazon building, working on an automated robotic systems. Uh, Most of my experiences come from being also a specialist engineer for UPS, working on conveyance systems as well. I've been working in the command system industry for the past 6 years. And throughout that time frame, I have worked and made certain presentations or I've also forms, reports, annual reports. And at times, when it comes down to understanding what to write about, I will use AI to help me out with my writing. So, in other words, my writing is stale or my writing requires uh, Grammarly adjustments. I've always gone out and used Grammarly to help me out. Uh, I also utilize Grammarly on most of my documents when I do typos on certain words. It adjusts those writings for me. So I am pro use of, you know, large language models for Grammarly, for instance, this PowerPoint slides I didn't create myself. I used a template from Canva. Canva also has built-in AI uses. I've also used Canva to make AI videos to post online, to make viewerships. I've used AI for many other things, especially for my work process through through school and work. And I have checked and I have seen other things that could be used for AI. And sorry, I'm going to be pausing and resuming my pitch here. But my pitch here is to bring up the idea, is it okay to use AI to improve your own writing? In a sense, I'm not saying that you should put a prompt in and let the AI chatbot just spit out paragraph or your essay for you. I'm saying do the work, do the research, make a writing paragraph for yourself, do the steps, making your draft and then making fine writing paper that we usually learn. But I also have put my fine writings into an AI model, ask it to improve on it in any shape or form, either that's adding verbiage in between, because sometimes I'm not very good with adding verbiage between lines, and I usually just state facts straight through. So, in other words, I don't ever meet the quota of word gaps. So most people, I'm pretty sure, a lot of students do that. A lot of professionals do that these days. I've even like searched up ethical uses of AI writing online, and from the University of Kansas, they even state most undergrads and even high schoolers to graduates do utilize AI models to help improve their writing process. And is it a problem because it narrows the scope of the topic or it mitigates research practices for the person? But I was stating you shouldn't rely on language models to make your answer for you. You should rely on your own writing, your own research to do so. But there is nothing wrong with utilizing AI to summarize other people's works to get the gist of everything that you've read, or analyzing data, or finding hidden patterns within writing. These are things that were brought up at the University of Kansas when they were writing about the outfindings of who devised in ChatGPT or any other writing models as well. Another great use of using AI models is also giving feedback on your drafts, open feedback on any details you might have missed out, or finding ways to create better section headers or with transitionings and endings for your writing as well. These are other things that the Kansas document I have read on talked about. I wasn't too sure that you know what I'm talking from. This is from the University of Kansas. The article is called "The Using AI Ethically in Writing Assignments." But we also have to talk about the caveats of using AIs. If you're going to use AIs to fill up all your answers, you're also going to have an issue with, like, essentially, the AI model could be wrong because AI models work off getting the data from a data pool. And sometimes those data pools will not have the appropriate answers that we're looking for. And sometimes it's, oh, most of the way could be wrong or just garbage. And this is the responsibility of the student or the person utilizing to make sure that AI and the errors are corrected before submitting such work. Those are the weaknesses of AI because AI can be wrong, and ChatGPT even states that it sometimes is wrong with its resources instead of utilizing. So my pitch is that I say yes. We all do it from time to time. Utilizing the AI to improve someone's writing is the okay use of practice if done correctly. Do not rely on AI to do all your work because it could be wrong with what's saying or what it's spitting out towards you. AI models are great for studying or used for finding data or used for summarizing work. You don't want to always read the 10, 20-page essay because you could just throw that in ChatGPT and answer to find the highlights. That's one great use of AI, but it is a great use. It's a great tool to utilize this day and age. Everyone is using it, and it's time to go for the terms and accepting what it is. Of course, AI isn't everything, and AI can always be wrong, you know. So please use it responsibly and don't rely on it too much. Okay. The strongest, smartest thing in the world right now is still like not an AI model, which it generates garbage sometimes. So please utilize your own mindset, your own ideas when writing your papers. But it's okay to utilize AI to help improve your writing, if so be it.